Alright everyone, welcome back to the thrift store. Heading up here in Scranton, Pennsylvania for some thrifting. What's this guy? It's old? Nah, not old. 1998. Well, welcome back. It is another thrift store day. Just got in the door and I already got a cool shirt. Nice vintage embroidered Times Square Broadway shirt. Probably late 90s, early 2000s. Only $2. So, cool little destination shirt. You might have got this on Canal Street. I don't know if they would have done embroidery way back then. It's kind of expensive. But let's find some treasure today. See what happens. Treasure hunting with taco snacks. Let's do it. I don't know anyone out there who might be a gambler, but this thing crumbled very quickly. Barstool Sportsbook. And when it does sports gambling, I think they were bought out by Penn, and I don't know if Penn just ran into the ground, but it's not great. I don't even think it's around anymore. Amazing with gambling and such that places can still go bankrupt and ruin something that apparently is supposed to work very well. Text me when you're drunk, so I know I still matter. Now that's a depressing hoodie. I don't know if I can wear that. That's why would you make a hoodie like that? It's awful. Let's see what they got over here. So yeah, we got a cool vintage Broadway New York City shirt. This almost looks like a giant pumpkin. What year is this guy? Webcam? Best Buy. This is kind of like the stupid things that I think 20 years from now somebody's going to want. Well, I guess people, the younger generation probably doesn't remember this. Wish I can find a year on it, because I'm pretty sure this is probably 2000-ish. Designed from Windows 98. We don't have a year. That's okay. This is definitely like 2000, 2002. I guess the newer generation will never ever experience that anyway, so why would they want it? Is that fair enough to say? It's only 60 cents. I don't know what you'll find at a thrift store. You might find a bargain here or there that you don't expect what the heck these things are. Flashing holiday bowl bottle. Alright. Quite interesting. You guys like vintage. Where do you find a PetSmart t-shirt on an Oneida tag? That's pretty cool. October 1999 sponsor for PetSmart. Huh. I guess for $2 we'll grab. Where are you gonna find a t-shirt for $2? Except for at a thrift store. That's pretty funny. Wow. For PetSmart. I feel like thrift stores, you look at a lot of garbage to find like 1% of things that are actually worth more than $5. Mr. Buckets. Why do I feel like that's a familiar game myself? What brand are these guys? Sure got nothing. Corning. Not bad. Got enough of them. I thought this kind of gives off Dr. Seuss vibes. I wish like there's like really good stuff. Like this was a piece of art worth $200. But I just feel like you don't see that anymore at thrift stores. It's hiding back here. Ooh, I see a candle. These napkins. Napkins for $1. Alright, and to the next thrift store today. They actually have a lot of sweatshirts. Anyone who's been with me for a while knows I love my hoodies. That's kind of nice. Oh, it's a fraternity or sorority. I'm going to try my remembrance of this. Is that Epsilon Sigma Alpha? Maybe? Oh, that's a kind of a cool design. I'm sure it probably cost them a lot of money. But I am a sucker for hoodies. Oh, we got some vintage here. Harrisburg Area Community College. I feel like this would be something. 1990. Not a lot of people out there looking for Harrisburg Area Community College merch. But this is from 1990. Is that amazing? It is very yellowed. It's $3. It just, we are finding vintage everywhere. I don't know if I really should buy this because who's gonna buy it? It's not exactly a high in demand. I might be the only one who ever owns it, so you might as well. There's probably not many merch from Harrisburg Area Community College left here in 2026. 36 years old this thing is. I sometimes throw my clothes out. I don't really throw my clothes out. Well, I guess I do at some point. Social Security Administration sweatshirt. Man, they got some random stuff. Ooh, this might be actually a good one. What was that? Ferrari and Puma collab? We'll have to look this up and see if this is anything. I might not be able to afford a Ferrari, but I'll be able to afford a sweatshirt for a Ferrari. Not huge into music, but I know Juice WRLD's pretty popular. This thing, I did a scan, $60 on Poshmark. They had it knocked down from 120. This one's actually pretty destroyed, but I thought it was kind of neat because it's got two sides to it. Like, that actually cost a lot of money to print because you got, whoa, maybe 5 colors there, 6 colors. It's a lot of screen printing. 6 colors is a lot. So I'm going to try to compare this to eBay because this one's only $5.99, so it's $6. If I can get $40 for it, I'll buy it. I also got the Ferrari one because I saw that was on there for $50. So probably can get at least 40, maybe 35. This one I think is a no-brainer also. Absolutely killing it today with the vintage clothes. Look at this one's really cool. Well, this one's alright, but this one's Lake Tahoe. It's got a little, it's cool, kids say side hit on it. Lake Tahoe, Raglan design, old Hanes, gotta be 80s. Only literally $1. Where are you gonna find vintage for $1? But this I thought was really cool, and the reason why I thought it was really, really interesting, it's got different color sleeves. See that? Can't be the only one that thinks that's really interesting. You don't see a lot of Raglan sweatshirts with a multicolored coordination kind of going on of a different color sleeve as opposed to a body. You'll see that like on 3/4 sleeve t-shirts once in a while, like on the vintage band shirts, but you won't see that on sweatshirts. It's got some pinholes, you think? But I just think that's too cool to pass up. Because when are you going to see another one? You're probably not. Sadly, it has a picture of a deer on it, which, I mean, unless you're a hunter or you just love deer, it might not be your forte. Very interesting canister set. They don't even sell it by the set. You have to buy individually each piece. I feel like they would sell it by the set, but I guess you'd have to put it in a box and then do all that and tape it up. I wonder if there's more of these that went to this and they just went missing. So there should be one for each plate. And I don't see it. I don't think it went missing. I legit learn something new every day. This is an 8/9 iron. And this is a 6/7 iron. Never seen a golf club have two different iron sizes per golf club. What is this one? Fathom. Pretty cool old hat here. It's only $1. That thing's old. Kids crying in the background because I stole his hat. But they have some other cool hats. I think they have the Snickers one, Marlboro one. Never know what you'll find at a thrift store. Elvis stamp. Pretty cool for $1. This is old. This has got to be 70s or 80s. Pyrex. Oh, only 99 cents. Put out today. At least today. I think it should be today or yesterday. I don't know what today's day is. Wow. Where's the rest of it? I don't think the rest of it's coming out, but any Pyrex for 99 cents that's not completely destroyed, I feel like is a great deal. It is missing the lid, but let's not be too picky here. Paint Depression. Man, today's the day. Today, February might be the end of February might be the time to buy vintage at a thrift store. Pretty cool. In the last thrift store, they have a bunch of hockey sticks, but they're all $7.99. They're all like the old 2000s. So that's a Team USA one. It's like sheer wood. Back when sticks are made out of actual wood. It's crazy. There's another Team USA. There's a goalie stick. Unfortunately, these are all too shot for resale if you're to resell them. A lot of them look like they're maybe even used on pavement, which you'll notice. You see how chunky that is? You compare it to this one. You see how thin that is? It's because somebody used that on pavement and it wore it down. But I just thought it was cool because you don't ever see hockey sticks like this at a thrift store in this area. Coho. They were actually all put out, looks like, this week because they have that blue sticker, which blue stickers are the ones that were put out this week. Just kind of cool to see. Something you don't really see much. Just like a bunch of hockey pucks. Street hockey pucks with street hockey roller balls. Pretty neat. Younger Taco would have been amazed. I think this is all here. Oh, it's 2021. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, there's no way this thing is really old and just sitting here for $4. Also, has a decent rattle. I think probably missing pieces. It's taped up. It's from 2021. Interesting. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm into the last thrift store. I love this section over here. Wow, this is $100 they have this jersey for. That's going to be tough to sell. But they have these men's sports section. They got these Penn State, most likely game-worn jerseys. This one looks early, probably 2000s. They have this one, Penn State, but that might be Penn State Harrisburg. So they're campus-affiliated Penn State schools. They're satellite schools, but definitely team-issued jerseys. But what I think is really, really cool, and I'm kind of hesitant if I want to buy it, and I think I just might have to, is this is actually a game-worn minor league baseball jersey. There's some sort of affiliation thing that minor league baseball does with this brand for milk or something, and then not each team, but a certain amount of teams will wear the same exact jersey throughout the year. So this is definitely a game-worn or player-worn jersey from minor league baseball. It even has the minor league patch on the top. The only issue I have is there's no way I'm going to be able to figure out which player this is. Because it's worn by multiple teams throughout the year. It's also only $13. Where are you going to find a game-worn minor league baseball jersey for $13? I did a little bit of research. It's something to do with like milk brand, like an alternative milk brand, and that the whole league is doing it, and certain teams do it. But yeah, literally a minor league baseball jersey, $13. Player worn, game worn. It's affiliated with some minor league ball player out there. All right, so just made it back. Snow is actually, oh, the geese are out. We didn't get to go ice skating this year. I should have went ice skating the day that I was on the pond, and as you can see, it's actually snowed since then. So all that area that was over there, that was all ice. It was clean. There's no snow on it, and it's now covered with snow. And I can see the corner over there is starting to melt as well. So kind of missed it this year by about 2 weeks. It was so cold. It was so brutally cold. But anyway, it was another fun day. We went thrifting and we found a lot of stuff. Very shocked we saw so much vintage. I got myself a nice minor league baseball jersey. That was pretty cool. I started thinking a little bit more about like the logistics behind it, and the back said just baseball player rather than an actual player's name. And like I said, it was something where multiple teams have used that style of jersey, so I guess it's kind of just easier to mass produce it rather than customize it to every single player out there. So that was pretty cool. It was something a little bit different that I really didn't even know much about, but it's always fun to learn a little bit. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Stay tuned for the next treasure hunt. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.